speaker who's going to be here sharing with us. And then as we get towards the end of the program, we'll take time to hear from you all as you have announcements and information that you want to share with your fellow collaborators. And so we will do that at the end of our meeting today as well. So I want to introduce to you, if we could invite to come up. Sorry about that. Crystal is going to come up, and she's a community health initiative with Orange County. So we've got some great information that we're going to be learning with together. And would you join me in welcoming Crystal?
Hello, everybody. My name is Crystal Hermida. Nice to meet you all. I'm the Outreach Coordinator for CHIA, Community Health Initiative of Orange County. I will just be giving you guys a small 15-minute overview of the organization and also a few impacts that Medi-Cal has had on the community due to HR1. And then also for questions, if we can please hold them at the end, just so we can get through the presentation so that we are respectful of time. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump in. So first and foremost, CHIOC is an organization that supports residents of Orange County with application assistance. So this can be both renewals or the initial application for affordable health care or social services. So how we do that is through our mission. It's to connect all children, families, and other adults to affordable and quality health care and social services. Next is to go into a little bit about CHIOC. We were founded in 2006. We were formerly known as Children's Health Initiative of Orange County. Next, we like to break down the organization into 4 little goals. Well, they're not little, they're pretty big. But the main overview is community health access. So first and foremost, we try to find we try to assist children and families with healthcare, so assisting with the process, the navigation of it too. Secondly, we like to educate these individuals, primarily the parents, but also we do educate other organizations such as our partners or sites with these programs that we are knowledgeable in. Next, we do like to ensure that they actually have utilization of the programs that they are enrolled into. So specifically with Medi-Cal or Cover California, Medicare, whatever the case may be when it comes to affordable healthcare. We ensure that they are enrolled into a primary physician. And then on top of that, making sure that they have a doctor to their dentist. And then also through our advocacy work, we're able to support in applying, obtaining, and utilizing of the programs that we assist with enrollments in. Our team is broken down into 4 parts. The first one being leadership, the next one being admin. I lie in the coordinators part, but the bread and butter of the organization, my hat goes off to them, are the enrollment team, which is split into 2. So based off of the applications, there are certain qualifications that an assister can do. So that an enroller can do. So we have the specialists, which can do all 7 applications, and then we have our assisters that can do 5 minus Medicare and Cover California. And they're also, I guess, to go back, that those individuals on our team are the people that are actually going into the community and doing the enrollments and sometimes even the education portion as well. So kind of going back to not the last slide, but the slide before, this is an extension of what our 4 goals are, which, like I said, is for enrollment assistance. We do like to also highlight the fact that we have the ability to do case management support. We do not have case managers, but because of our relationship with SSA, we are able to be a liaison through the process, and maybe do further investigation with them, get more answers, clarification. And additionally, because we're bilingual, we're able in both Spanish and in English. That language barrier it does hinder individuals, getting the reasons as to why things have changed or why things are the way that they are. But because of us, we're able to be that liaison, do a three-way call with the consent of the client, and be of more support. To kind of go off on a tangent, but first and foremost, our outreach, that can be with our sites, our events, whatever the case may be. We speak about CHIOC and what we do and what our impact is. Next would be our enrollment. We're knowledgeable in 7 applications, like what I said. So those 7 being Medi-Cal, CalFresh, General Relief, General Relief, Medicare, Cover California, CalWorks, and Kaiser CHCP. Kaiser CHCP is not a part of the state or the government. That is independent through Kaiser, which we do have the privilege to spearhead this particular insurance plan. Which, if you guys do want to learn more about it and how maybe your clients or individuals within your community can qualify, we can always do an extension of a Know Your Benefits presentation, so that you guys just don't only learn about the amazing work that we are doing with Kaiser, but with the other 6 applications too. Initially, and then also additionally, retention. So we keep track of when enrollments are coming up to make sure that if they still qualify based off of the next year's eligibility when we do the enrollment, that they can retain their benefits. And then also, we want them to utilize it too, so which can circle back into the primary care and the dentist care that we can assist with and be of support. And how do we service CHIOC? I know I kind of talked a little bit about, what we do and how we're at different sites. But currently right now, we have 32 active partner sites. In the next couple slides, you'll kind of see the nuance of what the sites are, and also locations too. We only submit the application. I do want to make that very clear that we are not in the process of the approval or the denial. We are assisting with the application or the application renewal. Social services handles that, or Kaiser will handle that. We can, again, be of support to maybe ask for reasons as to why someone was denied or our plan has changed. But other than that, we can't override what SSA or Kaiser says. And then also, applications can be done in person at our office at one of our 32 sites, and also over the phone. We've noticed that with over the phone, it's been more of a preferred method for most individuals, particularly those who can be affected by ICE raids, and also just people who don't have transportation. So we've been able to add that as an additional perk to our service. In Santa Ana, these are our 6 sites: our office, UCI, Public Health Care Agency, Corbin FRC, and then also Behavioral Health Services of Santa Ana, and as well as the Probation Office. This slide gives you an overview kind of where we are at within Orange County. There is a lot more. Like I said, we have 32 sites, but we go as south as San Juan Capistrano, and right now we are as north as Anaheim. We are always looking to expand. So if we feel like there is the possibility for us to be at an additional site based off of staffing and the need and things of that nature, we can always, assess it and add you guys onto our sites. So yeah. And then also every person that's scheduled at a site, they're bilingual in both English and in Spanish. All of our enrollers are bilingual. That's also another thing to note. So these are our 2025 fiscal year numbers. I'm not going to read each one individually off, but I do want to highlight that we've been able to enroll a little less than 4,000 individuals into whether it be healthcare or social services. Like I mentioned, our 32 sites, around 400,000 with our digital marketing. And I also want to highlight that we've done a little less than 10,000 care connections. So that's the outreach of following up with their application. That can be with the renewal, that can be with if their expiration date is coming up on their program. So we're able to do that, and it's of great benefit to them because of the communities that we work with primarily. There's a lot of barriers. They work multiple jobs, and they don't always have the capacity to remember every single date and every single thing that they need to do. So with us being of support, we're able to do that. And then I do want to have you guys watch this little 5-minute video. We have it pulled up on YouTube, just to kind of give you context. This individual is a client, and he's just kind of going to tell you guys his story. We actually put this video together for our Building a Legacy event that we do. This is my first year at CHIOC. I've only attended one. I think it was in October, just to kind of highlight our impacts and everything. So a little 5-minute video for you guys.
My husband Pedro and I have been living in Orange County about 12 years, and we enjoy cooking together. We like having friends over, sharing our food. He makes all kinds of tamales, pozole, or birria, or he's a very good cook. She helped me through my health coverage and my CalFresh. They were there, and Andrea, she's one of the persons that we got to know each other, and she's part of CHIOC working through, and she helped me through, and I'm so happy. After getting approved for my health, I got CalFresh. I applied for CalFresh, and it was more easier because she worked back and forth emailing us what documents she needed and what CalFresh was asking and what they needed. They helped me get through this process, and it made it easier. It made it easier for myself. And the emails that we had back and forth that really helped me out through getting through this process. After applying for health coverage, then I applied for CalFresh through CHIOC. They helped me through the process. It made it easier. If I would have done it by myself, it would have been more stressful and back and forth. And CHIOC, Andrea works at CHIOC, and she helped me through it. And I'm grateful for having this program, CHIOC, that got me through. I found out that I qualified for Medi-Cal, but I found out that Pedro didn't qualify because of my SSI was too high, my income was too high. So we got coverage through CHIOC, helped me get coverage for Pedro. He's under Kaiser Community Healthcare. That's the coverage that he's got right now. And thank you, CHIOC, for helping me get through this. CHIOC was there for me all this, 60 days that I was going through. Stressful, but they made it so easy, and I'm very thankful. If it wasn't for CHIOC, we wouldn't have what we got right now, our health coverage and CalFresh. Thank you. On having health coverage for Pedro, through Kaiser Community Healthcare, that's a load off our shoulder, and thank you, Chia. Like I said again, if it wasn't, we'd be going all insane, probably get sick off of it because, we need that health coverage. Having Pedro approved through Kaiser Community Health Center, all of that impact us both. We're so happy. If it wasn't for Chia, like I said, it's there for people that need it out there. It's a program that they have to come and, get help. I give Chia all the credit, for having me get through this process, for having Pedro have health coverage through Kaiser Community Healthcare, and it's there. And I would have never known those programs were there if it wasn't through Chia. And Andrea made me feel like family. Chia, the programs that they have here, it's like they're all family. They're there for. I'm very grateful for Chia for helping me. If I wouldn't have had Chia, I would have lost my coverage for Pedro. Like, I would be stressfully, both, for his medications, for his health coverage. I can't imagine myself losing the health coverage. The CalFresh that's there, I can't imagine, because we need it, and we need it, we both need it. I walked in the office where Andrea's working, because I needed health coverage for Pedro and CalFresh, and as soon as I walked, she was there. The trust that, by helping me, I knew this is the right place to come to, and she got me through this, and I was very, very thankful, and thank you, Andrea. I recommend Chia because they have a lot of programs for people that need it. It's gratis, it's free. They can help you get through your health needs, your situation that you're going through. It's out there for the community. Chia is very, very helpful.
Okay, and that concludes the video. But while he was talking, I did remember, I forgot to mention that our partner sites can be at schools, resource centers, senior centers. We're not limited to just the healthcare space when it comes to being at a site. We're limited to where we are, wherever there is a need. And then next, I am going to go over the changes of Medi-Cal. Just to kind of give you guys an overview and an expectation of what has happened and then what is going to happen in the near future. First and foremost, January 1st, that's when the asset limit had hit. So that was for individuals over the ages of 65 or with a disability. They have an asset limit of 130K, and then with each additional person that they have as a dependent, that would be an extra 65K. So if I am 65 and my husband is also under in my house and I pretty much claim everything, that would be 195K of my asset limit. And also it is important to note that asset limits apply for secondary assets. So a second car, a second house. That's why a lot of individuals, once they hit a certain age, when it comes to an asset limit, they're limited to just having their one home, and they have to reallocate funds in their bank account, send it to the children and everything. So they're bringing this back. They did get rid of it. I believe they got rid of it 2024, and then it's being brought back 2026. Wow, we're already in 2026. I know. And then also the enrollment freeze. I know a lot of people were hearing about the enrollment freeze. With the enrollment freeze, it applies to new applicants applying in 2026. So if they renewed their coverage in 2025 for 2026, then they're fine. They're still subject to fall under the category of abiding by all of the new eligibility changes and such, but they still would have full scope Medi-Cal with dental until January 1st. Individuals that were to apply for Medi-Cal after January 1st, well, on January 1st and so on, they are only eligible for restricted or emergency Medi-Cal without dental. So that's also important to note too. I guess I'll just go back here too. So when it comes to an individual who has full scope Medi-Cal without dental come July 1st, the only dental coverage that they'll have, it won't be full coverage, it'll be restricted. So if they were to, like a root canal, an infection, there's a list of what the qualifications are for someone that can get dental coverage for an emergency. I don't have it in this slide deck. That would be in our Know Your Benefits if you wanted to ask more questions about it. But these are just little previews of everything. And then also the ending of federal funding come October 1st. In the past, the federal government used to give money to states to support the undocumented or those with an unsatisfactory citizenship status with affordable health care. Come October 1st, the federal government will no longer be supporting states with that effort. Now states have to be fully dependent in providing healthcare if they want to, which some states are trying to. California's been working towards trying to, with some type of coverage. I say unsatisfactory citizenship status because even though someone is known to be in the government, that doesn't necessarily mean that their citizenship status is recognized as being eligible for certain programs. So it is important to note that language and terminology as well. And this pretty much concludes the presentation. I am going to take questions next if you guys have any, but I will leave my contact information up in case if you guys wanted to take a picture of it or anything, but I can go ahead and take questions if anyone has any. Yes, sir.
How do your enrollers get paid? Do they get a commission for signing people up for insurance?
I am just a coordinator. I don't have the ability to ask about pay and how it works. So I can't give a full answer to your question. Yes. Did you have a question? No? Okay. Any other questions? No? Okay. I did leave flyers on the back table. If you guys would like to pick one up, you can always reach out to me. If you want to build a partnership or anything, we're always open to support other organizations.
Thank you very much, Crystal. Very helpful. Please catch the literature on the back. It's great to have you. Important to understand the resources that are available for our community. So our next up is our member spotlight, and I'm going to welcome up Natalie with the Orange County Power Authority to share with us a little bit about what they do and what they offer to our community. Thank you, Natalie.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie, again with Orange County Power Authority. I'm an energy programs analyst, and I want to share a little bit quickly of like what Orange County Power Authority is, but really the reason I'm here is to share about this exciting upcoming program. Feel free to, use the QR code. This is a program for ventures, but before that, I just want to share that OC Power Authority is a non-for-profit. Basically, the funding we get is through your part of your electricity bill. So if you are in Buena Park, Fullerton, or Irvine, you are a customer of ours. So you are funding our programs as well. This is something for those community members we hope to be throughout the rest of Orange County. But basically any revenue we make, we reinvest into customer programs. And we just did a big community needs assessment with surveys and connecting with a few outreach partners that are here today. And to get feedback from the community of what programs you all wanted to see, what gaps we needed to fill. And one gap we found was that there's a lot of like discounts and rebates for lots of folks, but not really for our renter community. That gets left out a lot. And so that was a high priority program that we wanted to launch first, because that's what the survey results showed, and also what we found from our research in terms of different programs similar to ours, in terms of clean technology for the home, to better, we're talking about health, to better, make your building more adequate, as well as cars more healthier. And so just to share a little bit about this program that's upcoming, called Renter Energy Efficiency Program, which basically will provide free to those that qualify. So if you're a OCPA customer, so if you're, like I said, in Buena Park, Fullerton, or Irvine, you most likely are, because your city opted in to be that. And so you will get a free portable. These are portable because you don't need any landlord requirements, no wiring, so it's beneficial for renters for that reason. It's a free portable HVAC, which provides heating, cooling, ventilation, and then also for like a 500 plus square room. So this is mainly for to heat or cool one room, and then a portable battery to basically charge that and utilize that portable HVAC during high peak times, because if you all don't know, or for those that do know, during the hours of 4 to 9, that's when your electricity goes higher, and that's where the bills stack up, right? So we want to make sure that, as it's getting hotter, you're using your AC, you kind of use your battery that you charge during off peak times, not during 4 to 9, and then discharge it during those high peak times to use that cooling system. So you're not really using that much electricity, and it lowers your bill, hopefully. Depends on your usage and so forth. But those two items are worth almost $1,500. So that's completely free for our customers. But it is limited quantity, and we do have a short application window because we expect to be very good program. So definitely share this out with your community members, your neighbors, if you're in Fullerton, Buena Park, or Irvine. And so this is our first program that's coming out of this survey that we did, and we have many more to come. We also have I have a flyer here that's for no cost home electricity upgrades, but we'll share more about that later. And it's in partnership also, a community action campaign is over there. Has some more flyers in the back as this upcoming program is coming. But yeah, also happy to share any questions or answer any questions after, and hopefully connect and share this program out to you all. Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead and do our reports for our subcommittee now. And many of you know that we have different areas in the community that we've been working on strategically and collaboratively. But we also have developed the Fullerton Community Foundation. And so I sent an email out to the members, and I just wanted to remind you that this is a member only. If you're not a member right now, join. We would love to have you. You can scan the QR and find out if you're a member. But this is navigating the grant station. It's a software demo that Victoria Torres, who's the chair of the foundation, is willing to donate her time to just walk this through with you and help you, support you in grants, so you can help find funding opportunities, create organization profile and grant profiles, reminders and so forth, along with managing. So it's a great opportunity. You can have multiple people from your organization attend, but it's just out there. The link was provided. If you did not get that email link, and you should have, you could send me an email and I'll just forward that along with you as well. So in addition to that, I am representing some other subcommittees. Unfortunately, James could not make it today in an emergency, but he just wants to remind the collaborative that the 18th is the next homelessness subcommittee. It is located here in the library, but it's the children's room, second floor. So just go ahead and take the second floor up in room C at actually at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. And then I also wanted to share out next year. Actually, you're gonna do next year.
Oh,
Is that okay, Dick?
yeah, you got it all up there.
10 a.m. via Zoom. Tentative. It may change. We're confirming attendance by the city. But we do want to also remind you about Government Day. I do have a flyer that I want to share with you. Do you have anything else to share?
No, that's it.
Okay. And then Health and Wellness is meeting on the 25th at 10 a.m. via Zoom. And if you want that link, email me. I do have notes here from Peter. Has asked me to share on his behalf. A couple things. They are starting out the Move Your Way Orange County. It is going to be part of a larger countywide initiative and developing a process. They aren't going to be sending outreach materials. So he wants us to give you a heads up on that. So look forward to getting that information around Move Your Way Orange County. And that once again, we're going to be talking about it on the 25th. That's how we've got connected with Crystal. About health and wellness. And if that's something of your passion, come and join us. We would love to have you. He also wanted me to remind you, I don't know if you know that it is National Nutrition Month in March. Okay? So as we eat our fruit snacks and water, we're gonna be nutritious. And apple as well. Okay? And then Linda, you have, yes.
So we're having our director roundtable April 9th. That's an in-person meeting and it will be at the district office. So we're excited to have our first directors and private providers meeting. So we'll try to go.
And if you want the link, just email.
Yes, if you want the link. And we're also having our committee meeting on April 14th.
Okay. Yay. All right. I think that's all the subcommittees. So we're going to partner announcements. Go ahead. I'm going to give this to you, Jay, because I set up.
Okay, so we have a little bit of time to hear from you. If you've got announcements to tell us about a program or an opportunity that we can join up with you to get us started, I'm gonna come right over here, right to you. And then you can get started and then we'll pass it around.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexis. I'm the Community Program Specialist for Osceola Solar. We're a local nonprofit here in Orange County, serving all residents of Orange County, serving their energy needs and accessing any clean technology for their homes. This year, we're already starting off hosting some workshops at affordable housing properties and partnering with community organizations and religious organizations. So if you have any communities or serve any members of the communities that are low income and believe they might have a need for services of learning how to lower their energy bills and accessing any other energy needs in our community, then reach out to me.
This is our busy time. It's Kelly Whiteman from All the Arts for All the Kids Foundation. We need this thing, but I gave you all an envelope or a postcard. This is one of our biggest art auctions. We usually have between 400 to 600 people. A lot of local artists. We're still looking for artists who are willing to donate artwork. We're looking for volunteers. Twisted Mind, and some other local breweries usually donate and or help us with beer and wine, which is included in your ticket. The QR will take you to all the possibilities for your organizations to help us. We do a gratitude board. Cal State Fullerton is huge helping that night. And then our other huge fundraiser that supports it throughout the year is our summer camps are coming up. Now that we have our new building, we will be doing it at Golden Hills, which has been going on for almost 30 years. We now have kids of kids of kids and the Fullerton School District. So that's going on, but because we have our new studio, we will also continue it through the summer, a little bit different. really small classes, really intimate lessons, potter wheel, mosaic glass. I said all these, and we have family nights. One of the reasons you got the beer and ukulele night is because we're finding out that people don't realize we do adults too. It's huge. Our adult classes, we have Tuesday night mosaic infused glass and Thursday night ceramics with the pottery wheels that are adults only. And a lot of other little things. Our calendar changes daily, but I think I gave you everything. Feel free to come see us Friday night art walk. I don't see anybody from downtown art walk here. All downtown is going back to the art walk of the 80s. There's a map where you can go to all the places and get a stamp, and then you go back to one of the organizations. It's all free. I know our studio does music, art project, food. It's a fun night. These guys all know. These are our filmers right here that are getting back into it. They are graduates of all the arts programs. Some of them are graduates, and they are our pride and joy right now. So hope to see you at something. Oh, and we'll be there for your I Love Fullerton thing.
Well, thank you, Kelly. It's so great to have you and our artists here. Talk to them about the program. You got lots of flyers and materials, so there's amazing stuff going on. On the 25th of April is Love Fullerton Day, and we will invite all of you to participate in that. So I think at the beginning of next month, we'll put up a QR code to let you all sign up for that. So at the luncheon on the Fullerton College Quad, you'll be able to set up a table and recruit volunteers, and as well as promote your programs, or, even if you have a program that night, you can recruit people to come. We'll have a group of people from our city who are the kind of people you want to talk to about volunteering, because that's why they're there. So we want to invite all of you to be a part of that. But you'll need to sign up for that, and Debbie will communicate that information with you all. Anybody else on this side that has an announcement? Perfect. Introduce yourself and share, please.
Hi, my name is Catherine Palacios with Equus Workforce Solutions. We are having a free community resource fair Wednesday, just in a couple of days, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I have 35 organizations coming, from anything from help with utilities and rent. They'll be giving diapers out, produce. You'll also be able to get the new Spring Summer 2026 resource guide, and there are over 100 pages of Orange County organizations that can help with all kinds of stuff. So hope to see you guys there.
All right, I want that book. This is amazing. There are so many resources that are available to our community, and so we're a bit of the carriers of this information that we need to help share with our friends and neighbors that need that extra support. Anybody else over here? Mr. DeLeon?
Hi, good afternoon. I just want to let everybody know that on March 28th, Saturday at Croswell Park, Sunrise Brewery actually has been involved with the rehabilitation of that park, and they're going to be having a grand opening of it. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, but there's a mural on the side. Well, they repaired all the equipment that was there, and they have a community garden along the street in the back. But there's a mural that's a reflection in the history of the city. And so they're going to be having that neighborhood, I should say, let me correct that. And it was done by an artist that grew up in the area, as well as the kids that live in the area actually participate in it. It's a beautiful mural. And so it's a reflection of the community. I encourage anybody to go ahead and show up there. It's going to be from 9 to 11. And love to see you there. We are also involved with another project at Valencia Park, which we've been involved with for about 3 years, almost 2.5 years, right? Is that how long it's been? Where we're doing these transformations of the park area to help the community take back their park. And I'm actually working with Oscar on Woodcrest, and it's going to be part of Love Fullerton. But I wanted to make sure that you did know about the March 28th event. I'll make sure that Debbie gets the flyer and she'll get it out. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Last chance of moving over to this side of the room. We'll start over here and work our way back. Thank you.
I'm Rosa Maria. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm Rosa Maria Gomez Amaro, and I'm with the YWCA of Orange County and our Yes Employment Services program. We're part of Fullerton, but we are housed at the Anaheim Community Center for the Youth Employment Services program. but we are primarily at the schools where the kids are, to help them find their first jobs. We, as the YWCA of Orange County, are having another prom project. Every year we have been involved in this, other than when we were closed down during COVID, but we are now gathering the dresses and redistributing them to the different high schools, which now are having their own little mini prom boutique days or different things where they can collect dresses and then have them more readily accessible to the young women there during the daytime hours. So we're looking for dresses. Any of you that have granddaughters or daughters, or even some of your own dressy dresses, we will take them if they're in good working condition. And if any of you are interested in helping men, so well, many of you could making them shorter or whatever. Many of the schools are looking for people who can help do that. So contact me. We have a flyer on the desk, and you can contact me. I'll give you my phone number, and you can text me. I text real good. Try 714-262-9007.
Perfect, thank you. Dad?
No, I was just gonna ask her where it was at, but I found the flyer.
Hi, Maria Jones. I'm here in the Fullerton community, and I'm part of the Women's Club, but this is not for the Women's Club. I'm also part of Orange County Blood Cancer Orange County, and we raise funds every year for students, mostly now children that are getting blood cancer. And I do it personally. I've done it for 3 years. All my funds go directly to what they call patient support. So it just goes to patients. It's financial grants that they give. No questions asked, they don't have to fill out W-2s, but when people are going through cancer, which I'm a cancer survivor 2 times since 2020, blood cancer being one, it is tremendous, the cost. It's just so much. And we just passed a bill too now that every hospital, actually, when you go to enroll, the social worker is supposed to ask you if you need financial assistance. A lot of times they don't, but they have funds that are funded by the state of California. So I'm doing a dinner fundraiser at Heroes Monday, April 6th. I put out there and they'll pass it around, but just tell your friends and family, we all need to eat, and Jack is very, very kind. He gives us both the bar and the meals. He donates 10%. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's good work you're doing. We're thankful for Jack as well. He's always been a very generous partner in our city. Anybody else over here?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Isabella Carvajal from the Office of Assemblymember Sharon Quirk Silva. I just wanted to say we're hosting a community conversation on March 20th at 8:30 in the morning at Heritage Hall, Bueno Park. We will have a special guest. The Secretary of State, Shirley Weber, will be there. So this is to encourage civic participation, and if you guys have any questions about state legislation that's going on, the Assemblywoman will also be taking a question and answer portion.
Hello, my name is Eddie Burciaga with Higher Ground, and I just wanted to let you know that we have a city building now at Orange Store Park, and we're going to be providing services for parents and teens. And but I'm going to be making more announcements, but we are going to be providing a lot of resources and bringing resources and inviting your resources to bring for us to distribute with our families, not only here but also Anaheim. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Milan. I'm with Radiant Futures. I did want to share with you, Radiant Futures is hosting their first Spring Fest. So it's going to be a mix of resource fair with food as well as egg hunt activities. It is free to the community, and it will be at our Fullerton campus right in front of Rudiger Wars. And then also another good event, it is in May, but we are already, just putting out the flyers. We will be having a stand-up for good, ESPA. It will be highlighting Asian American and Pacific Islander. It is a comedy show where they're going to be using comedy as a way to also explain trauma as well as mental health awareness and just share their stories through laughter. There will be cultural performances and light refreshments. And that will be at the downtown Anaheim Center. Thank
Last chance.
We have a presentation as well.
What's that?
If you can talk, then they'll present.
Okay. It'll be the last announcement, then we have another presentation,
Just a quick.
which will be from the front.
I'm with the Fullerton Lions Club, and for us to give away money, we have to do fundraisers. So be aware that we're gonna do one in early summer, a yard sale, and then also our annual putting tournament is gonna be in April. So be aware that we're doing that.
All right, perfect, thank you. We don't always have extra time at the end of the day, so I'm glad that we got to hear from all of you. Collectively, there's a lot of resources available for this community. So I think as Eddie was saying, it's like what you offer, but you also have this knowledge about what's offered to the community that you can help others and refer others. So anyways, it's great to having these young artists with us, and we're looking forward to sharing with you. Having you share with us, excuse me.
We appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your great presentations. My name is Will McGee. I'm the producer of the film Kukuyo. We're from the school at Cal State Long Beach, but our director is from Fullerton. And our film is a portrait of Florencio Blanquel. He owns Blanquel Furniture in downtown Fullerton in the SoCo district. If you guys know him, you know he's an extremely glowing, kind man. He's in his 80s, a Mexican American, and he does Mexican colonial style furniture, and he also sells local art from local artists in his store. And his store has kind of become a third space for artists and people to come together and socialize, be around other like-minded people, and his store is just filled with all these beautiful things, and it's a very warm place, and I've loved getting to know him over the past couple months of filming. And yeah, that's him right there, and you can just see behind him is just a ton of different pots and different things. But I just want to let Mateo share why he chose to make this film, and what made you want to show a portrait of Florencio.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm from Fullerton, so I grew up around here. So 2 years ago, I was walking down downtown Fullerton area with my best friend, and I looked into the store, and it was just kind of cluttered with artwork and just random things. So I went in there, and I met Florencio Blanquel, and he was just kind of like a welcoming grandfather figure. He just told me to come inside. This is your house. Like whatever you want to buy, you don't even have to buy things, but just look around and get immersed with Latin American culture. That's really important because he doesn't only just since he's Mexican American, he doesn't only showcase Mexican art. He also showcases like artwork from all over Latin America. So that's something that I really appreciate that he does. So like there's like little miniature figures of like figurines from like Peru, all around the store. So when I got to like talk to him, he just really is knowledgeable about the history of Mexico. Really great guy to talk to. He listens to you. He understands you. And he hosts these like art walks. I think some of you guys might know, but these downtown Fullerton hosts these art walks, and one of his stores is part of it. So he has like live music, people that come and play ranchero music, or he has someone playing the DJ. So it's like a culture that he brings and blends into the store, which is why I want to kind of highlight him, because he's not only like an entrepreneur of the business, but he's a carpenter. And like what my producer said, he does colonial Mexican style furniture, which is very unique type of style that he does, which I really love, and it's cool. And I kind of wanted to highlight him as a human being because he's 83 years old and he's getting older. So like, there's not much time in this life, but he does not care about it. There's this clip that I interviewed him. He's working on this like a 3-foot trunk carving of what it means to be Latin American that he wants to accomplish. But I asked him like, in this time frame, like, do you think you're finished in your lifetime? And he looks at me and he's like, I'm made out of good wood, and I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon because I have a bunch of projects I need to finish. I have a bunch of projects that I want to do. So that's like the type of mentality that Florencio has as an 83-year-old, mind you. Like he is just overcoming life. So that's why I kind of chose to pitch the idea that I want to do a personal portrait of him. So while I'm here with talking to you guys, basically we're looking to fundraise. We've gotten some money from the Golden Globe Foundation from our school. But we do need a little bit more money kind of finished with utility work regarding like post work. We're gonna get it professionally sound mixed and professionally colored. But everything else we've done as students, we've essentially finished principal shooting. So we've got all the footage that we need, and now it's just up to us to put it together and make it into a 12 to 15 minute documentary, which will get showcased in Long Beach. But we also are in talks. We just finished talking to the Fullerton Museum, and they're willing to showcase our film here in Fullerton sometime in mid-May. So be on the lookout for that as well. So yeah, it was really cool. But, we do want to show you like some of the stills or footage that we kind of showed you. It's just really rough, but like just to show you guys. If you guys have any questions in the meantime, raise your hand and I can.
Oh, so yeah, it's right in the SoCo district. It's actually right before the freeway kind of drops off, and the bridge is there. It's like one of the first stores. And just keep in mind you have to enter through the back because the front door is usually always closed, but the back is open. He's always working on something out in the alley. So.
When you go to Heroes for your fundraiser, you can swing by there.
Right.
So this is some of like the artwork that he has in his store. So this is from Florenzo's daughter's friend. He draws this, so he just has it posted on the wall a bit.
I think the microphone works on the
Oh yeah, check. No, that's okay. Like these are just like check. Oh yeah, so that's just like little like pieces that he has around the store. This is just all B-roll that we're gonna tie into the story. Where one of the themes that we also want to talk about is the idea of buying locally. But buying locally, because we are in an age of like comfortability and just convenience. So we buy a lot of our furniture from like IKEA or big retail store, and we can sometimes do forget about buying from people that can make furniture, which is Florencio. So that's something that we do want to address in the documentary.
And just play the end part too, just because on the art walk nights that I think we talked about before, they have music and a DJ outside, but also the last time they had ranchero music being played inside the store, and different players came in and just started playing and brought in kind of a crowd, and so this is what he's about to find at the end of this section. Hopefully it loads.
83 years old. Yeah, he turned 80 here last week.
Yeah, we hope you guys can come see the Fullerton Museum. This is really like unedited footage, but we wanted to like show just what
You guys
we're
have
working on.
previews, yeah. This is like the behind.
But it'll be a 12 to 15 minute film, and yeah, we're hopefully excited to deliver it soon.
We have an Instagram. I can like send it to you guys or whatever. It's at Kukuyo Doc. So we're gonna be posting on their updates and our post live and all of that. But yeah, thank you for your time and for your patience. Yeah.
Email it to me and I can put it on our social media.
Thank you.
Before I turn it over to Jade, I just wanted to invite everyone who is not already a collaborative member to join our membership. And as mentioned, at Love Fullerton, for members, we actually will have a resource fair there for members. So it's an opportunity for you to share ways that they can volunteer in your organization throughout the year. Not just one day event, it's a year thing of doing that to our city. So just wanted to remind you, we'll send out information as well.
Yeah, nothing to add, just this is a great afternoon, lots of information and good networking, so take advantage of your fellow collaborators as we go from here. Thanks, have a great rest of the day.